Your entire spiritual identity is standing on a foundation you were never taught. In our previous video, we have seen that Sanatan Dharma stands on one eternal foundation, the Vedas. But it's surprising and a little sad that so many of us who identify with this tradition doesn't really know what the Vedas are. Not because we don't care, but because somewhere along the journey the connection was lost. Today, let's reconnect with that source. Let's explore something older than history, older than any language, older than any civilization we know. The Vedas, the deepest wisdom of existence itself. The word Veda came from the Sanskrit dhatu or root, with, which means jnanam or knowledge. So Vedas means knowledge or wisdom that was prevailing in this universe even before the Srishti happened. Feeling a little confused, right? Let me explain this to you. Sir Isaac Newton discovered the laws of gravity in the 1600s. But gravity didn't begin that day. Apples were falling long before Newton looked up and asked why. The law existed, we just hadn't realized it yet. In the same way, the Vedas are not human creations. They are revelations of the truth that has always existed. That's why Vedas are apaurishaya, or that which is not of human origin. It's the voice of the divine heard by ancient rishis in their deep meditation. The truth will unfold before us also when we become receptive, just like a radio station tunes into a frequency that is already existing. Right. But why do we need the Vedas today? How come they are relevant in today's world? Many people think the Vedas are ancient books meant only for priests or scholars. But that is a misunderstanding. The Vedas are actually a guide to the holistic development of a human being. Think about it. Every device comes with a manual. A mobile phone has a manual, a car has a manual, even a blender comes with instructions. Then, what about the most sophisticated creation in the universe, the human being? Wouldn't that require a manual too? The Vedas are that manual. Technology evolves, trends shift, society rewrites itself every decades. Relationship reshape with every new generation. Everything outside us keeps changing. But one thing never changes. The human search for happiness, meaning of life, and their desire to overcome fear, confusion, loneliness, suffering, and death. The Vedas speak directly to these timeless questions. Veda is the ultimate human search of who am I? That's why the Vedas remain relevant in every age. Because the ultimate truth is one and that never changes. Look around us. Everything in nature follows an order. The sun always rises in the east and sets in the west. Planets revolve in their orbit. Seasons change in rhythm. This universal harmony is called rhythm, the cosmic order. To live in harmony with this rhythm is the core concept of Sanatan Dharma. Human suffering begins when we live against this order. The Vedas teach us how to align ourselves with this rhythm and live in harmony with the universe. Modern world calls it sustainability, but imagine our rishis have talked about this long back. Long before printing presses or digital archives existed, the Vedas lived in the hearts and memories of the rishis. Passed from guru to shishya through the sacred tradition of Shruti, this knowledge flowed across generations purely by word of mouth, preserving every sound with remarkable accuracy. Guru after guru, shishya after shishya, the sound of the Vedas was kept alive. To know more about the Vedas and why they matter even today, stay tuned for our next video. Together, let's understand it's not old, it's Sanatan. Namaste.